Be strong and very courageous, that thou mayest observe to do according to all the law which Moses my servant commanded thee. Turn not from it to the right hand or to the left, so that you may prosper whithersoever you goest. Beloved, today we are picking up in the 13th chapter of Exodus, verse 1. Then the Most High spake to Moses, saying, Consecrate to me all of the firstborn, whatever opens the womb among the children of Israel, both of man and of beast. It is mine. And Moses said to the people, Remember this day in which you went out of Egypt, out of the house of bondage, for by the strength of the hand of the Most High brought you out of this place. No leavened bread shall be eaten. And on this day you are going out, in the month of Abib. And it shall be when the Lord brings you into the land of the Canaanites and the Hittites and the Amorites and the Hivites and the Jebusites, which he did swear unto your fathers to give to you, a land flowing with milk and honey, that you shall keep this service in this month. 7 days you shall eat unleavened bread, and on the seventh day there shall be a feast unto the Most High. Unleavened bread shall be eaten for 7 days, and no leavened bread shall be seen among you, nor shall leaven be seen among you in all of your quarters. And you shall tell your sons in that day, saying, This is done because of what the Most High did for me when I came up from the land of Egypt. And it shall be as a sign to you on your hand and as a memorial between your eyes, that the Most High's law may be in your mouth. For with a strong hand the Most High has brought you up out of Egypt. You shall therefore keep this ordinance in its season from year to year. Verse 11. And it shall be when the Most High brings you into the land of the Canaanites, as he swore to you and your fathers, and gives it to you, that you shall set apart to the Most High all that opens the womb, that is, every firstborn that comes from an animal which you have, the males shall be the Most High's. But every firstborn of a donkey you shall redeem it with a lamb. And if you will not redeem it, then you shall break its neck. And all the firstborn of man among you, among your sons, you shall redeem. So it shall be, when your son asks you in the time to come, saying, What is this? That you shall say to him, By the strength of hand of the Most High, we were brought up out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. And it came to pass that when Pharaoh was stubborn about letting us go, that the Most High killed all the firstborn of the land of Egypt, both the firstborn of man and the firstborn of beasts. Therefore, I sacrifice to the Most High all males that open the womb, but all the firstborn of my sons I do redeem. It shall be as a sign on your hand and as frontlets between your eyes, for by strength of the hand of the Most High you were brought up out of the land of Egypt. Then it came to pass, when Pharaoh had let the people go, that God did not lead them by the way of the land of the Philistines, although that was near. For Elohim said, Lest perhaps the people change their minds when they see war, and they return to Egypt. So Elohim led the people around by way of the wilderness of the Red Sea, and the children of Israel went up in orderly ranks out of the land of Egypt. And Moses took the bones of Joseph with him, for he had placed the children of Israel under solemn oath, saying, Elohim will surely visit you, and you shall carry up my bones from here with you. So they took their journey on Succoth and camped in Etham at the edge of the wilderness. And the Most High went before them by day in a pillar of cloud to lead the way, and by night in a pillar of fire to give them light, so as to go by day and night. He did not take away the pillar of cloud by day or the pillar of fire by night from before the people. Chapter 14. Now the Most High spoke unto Moses, saying, Speak to the children of Israel, that they turn and camp before Pi-hahiroth, between Migdol and the sea, opposite Baal-Zephon. You shall camp before it by the sea. Because Pharaoh will say to the children of Israel, They are bewildered by the land, the wilderness has closed them in. Then I will harden Pharaoh's heart, so that he will pursue them, and I will gain honor upon Pharaoh and over all his army, that the Egyptians may know that I am the Most High. And they did so. Now it was told to the king of Egypt that the people had fled, and the heart of the Pharaoh and his servants was turned against the people. And they said, Why have we done this, that we have let Israel go from serving us? So he made ready his chariots and took his people with him. Also he took 600 choice chariots, and all of the chariots of Egypt, with captains over every one of them. And the Most High hardened the heart of Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, and he pursued the children of Israel. And the children of Israel went out with boldness. So the Egyptians pursued them, all the horses and chariots of Pharaoh, his horsemen and his army, and overtook them camping by the sea beside Pi-hahiroth, before Baal-Zephon. And when Pharaoh drew near, the children of Israel lifted up their eyes and beheld. The Egyptians marched after them, so they were very afraid. And the children of Israel cried unto the Most High. Then they said unto Moses, Because there was no graves in Egypt, have you taken us away to die in the wilderness? Why have you dealt so with us, to bring us up out of Egypt? Is this not the word that we told you in Egypt, saying, Leave us alone so that we may serve the Egyptians? Because it would have been better for us to serve the Egyptians than that we should die out here in the wilderness. Verse 13, and Moses said to the people, Don't you be afraid. Stand still and see the salvation of the Most High, which he will accomplish for you today. Because the Egyptians whom you see today, you shall never see them again. And the Most High will fight for you, and you shall hold your peace. And the Most High said unto Moses, Why do you cry to me? Tell the children of Israel to go forward, but lift up your rod and stretch out your hand over the sea and divide it. And the children of Israel shall go on dry ground through the middle of the sea. And I indeed will harden the hearts of the Egyptians, and they shall follow them. So I will gain honor on Pharaoh, and honor on his army and his chariots and his horsemen. Then the Egyptians shall know that I am the Most High, when I have gained honor for myself on Pharaoh, on his chariots, and on his horsemen. And the angel of the Most High, who went before the camp of Israel, moved and went behind them. And the pillar of cloud went from before them, and it stood behind them. So it came between the camp of the Egyptians and the camp of Israel. Thus it was a cloud and darkness to the one, and it gave light by night to the other, so that the one did not come near the other at all during that night. Verse 21. Then Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and the Most High caused the sea to go back by a strong east wind all that night. And he made the sea to divide unto dry land, and the waters were divided. So the children of Israel went into the midst of the sea on the dry ground, and the waters were a wall to them on their right hand and on their left. And the Egyptians tried to pursue and went after them into the middle of the sea. All of Pharaoh's horses, all of Pharaoh's chariots, and all of his horsemen. Now it came to pass in the morning watch that the Most High looked down upon the army of the Egyptians through the pillar of the fire and the cloud, and he troubled the army of the Egyptians, and he took off their chariot wheels, so that they drove them with difficulty. And the Egyptians said, Let us flee from the face of Israel, for the Most High fights for them against the Egyptians. Then the Lord said to Moses, Stretch out your hand over the sea, that the waters may come back upon the Egyptians, on their chariots and on their horsemen. And Moses stretched out his hand over the sea. And when the morning appeared, the sea returned with its full depth, while the Egyptians were fleeing into it. So the Most High overthrew all those Egyptians in the middle of the sea. Then the waters returned and covered the chariots, they covered the horsemen, and all of the army of Pharaoh that came into the sea after them. Not so much as one of them remained. Verse 29. But the children of Israel had walked on dry land in the middle of the sea, and the waters were a wall to them on their right hand and on their left. So the Most High saved Israel on that day out of the hand of the Egyptians. And Israel saw those Egyptians dead on the seashore. Thus Israel saw the great work which the Most High had done on Egypt. So the people feared the Most High and believed the Most High and his servant Moses. Beloved, I am Michael Eskia, elder of the ancient and glorious people, and your fellow soldier. Receive my exhortation. Oh, clap your hands, all ye people, and shout unto God with the voice of triumph. For the Lord Most High, he is terrible. He is a great king over all the earth. He shall subdue all the people under us, and the nations under our feet. He shall choose our inheritance for us, the excellency of Jacob, whom he loves. Selah. God is gone up with a shout, the Lord with the sound of a trumpet. Sing praises to God. Sing praises unto our King. Sing praises, because Elohim is the King of all the earth. Sing ye praises with understanding. God reigneth over the heathen, and God sitteth upon the throne of holiness. The princes of the people are gathered together, even the people of the God of Abraham. For the shields of the earth belong unto Elohim, and he is greatly exalted. Hallelujah. Now, dear Abba in heaven, awesome and kind Elohim thou art. I ask you, Abba, that these who have heard my voice today would have understanding, and that their righteousness will far exceed the righteousness of their churches, mosques, synagogues, and lodges that so many of your beloved have been caught up in. Let them never again be trapped in the diabolical deceptions of white supremacy, but deliver, O Elohim, your people from evil. For thine, awesome Yahuwah, is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen.